Look, I'm going to be honest. This would have to be the laziest upload we've ever done. This is essentially an ad that I'm not getting paid for and wasn't asked to do. All I'm doing is reading off Bank Australia's website. That's it. Purely to remind you that every time you don't deposit into Bank Australia and instead put it into Westpac, you can't see this, but right behind that ATM is some from Borneo that lifts up a bulldozer front and smacks an orangutan over the back of the head with it. That's just a fact, and you would know that if you were a frequenter of this channel. But if you're with one of the big four banks in the last 4 years, they funded $35 billion of fossil fuel projects, as well as a bunch of land grabs and deforestation of some of the last virgin rainforests on Earth. While Bank of Australia funds the exact opposite of that stuff. As well as, and this is the best part, you can put your bank card into any machine in Australia and they won't charge you that bullshit $2.50 fee. Well, but still, it's not true. Now, I need to stress this again for everyone who hasn't switched over yet, that this bank has ethics. It doesn't pretend to have ethics by funding a news organisation that pretends to have ethics, i.e. Westpac funding junkie, dig, actually has ethics. Instead of funding this, which is what you're funding if you're still with the big four, you might as well be in the bulldozer. In fact, you are the bulldozer. You are that character in Bob the Builder. Wake up. It instead funds renewable energy projects, housing for the disabled, gives loan reductions to people building sustainable houses, offsets all its car loans, and is the only bank on Earth to have a conservation reserve, nearly 1,000 hectares, protecting 225 native plant species and 270 native animal species. This land is under a conservation covenant with a trust for nature. That's right, none of this smoke and mirrors bullshit of, yep, it's just a nice playhouse for the kiddies. Is this just a cardboard cutout of a playhouse? Leg it! Bank Australia have this one's actually a miracle for a bank, isn't it? An official responsible banking policy.
Doesn't sound at all like a 2 a.m. infomercial, does it?
They put it all out there. Which organisations they're involved with, outlining the industries they do and don't invest in. They've got an impact fund where they commit 4% after-tax profit to funding positive programs and projects including annual customer grants, which surely is more than you give out of your paycheck unless you're Todd Flanders level Christian. Specifically Todd Flanders. They don't pay executive bonuses. They run on 100% renewable electricity, which I don't know if anyone's impressed by that anymore, but whatever, it's on the website. They've also partnered with Greening Australia, who have to be one of my favourite charities. They've improved the biodiversity of millions of hectares across this great, once brown land. No, but seriously, it's getting browner because you won't join Bank Australia. People are always asking me, but what can I do? Well, this is one thing you can do. You can switch your bank account and it won't cost you a cent. In fact, it'll make you cents, as it's not really a bank. I mean, technically is a bank, but it was once a credit union. And what does that mean? It means a big chunk of their profits go back to you. So there's an idea. Don't fund ecocides and get money. This is such a good deal that you should just be giving this account to your nan for Christmas and copying the... What? You said you'd get me a semi-trailer full of Werther's Originals, you little shit. But Nan, with the interest, you can buy many Werther's Originals. All I can say, kiddies, is that the future is now. If the planet's saved, you'll be able to breathe air whilst banking. And studies have shown that air is a vital component of the process of walking to an ATM and pushing the cash out button. Really, there isn't much more to this. It is just one of the most impactful decisions of your life to spend 5 minutes opening up an account. In fact, that's all I want from you. Just that, and buy one of these brush shirts from friendlyjordies.com. That's right. I shoved a real ad in a fake ad. Classic bait and switch. Get the kids in by talking about banking ethics, only to flog them a t-shirt. Get more bees with honey. Everyone always says, oh, but then I have to switch over my various streams of income, i.e. my job and my Neopets account. Dude, it was just like when you switch from Hotmail to Gmail, or if you were really woke, Hotmail to Yahoo Mail, purely because Koshi said so. Yeah, I did that, and it was the second best decision of my life. Good on you, David. If you just take that first step, 6 months from now, I can guarantee you that you will take the second step, i.e. not using your Commonwealth account anymore that you were signed on to when you were 5 because they gave you a booklet and you thought it was a Scholastic catalogue, except guess what? Instead of getting Sim Ant, you killed the world. Nice one, dickhead. Click the link at the bottom. Yes, it's a tracker. I want to see how many of you are actually doing it, but also subscribe for more guilt trips because remember, if you don't, you're as bad as this man. And that orangutan was smashing the like button. Oh, what? That joke's too far? Rich coming from you, Mr. I've got a NAB account. F you. Buy a Bruz shirt.
Please share and comment below. Comment.